Hello everybody, thank you for watching CNXG. My name is David. Today is a Q&A video. This is a question and answer video where I'm answering all your guys' questions. I want to welcome new subscribers. The channel is growing very fast. Welcome everyone. Thank you. So this is how it works. Just any questions you guys have, go down in the comment section below. Ask me anything you want. I'll answer them every single Monday. Every single Q&A video comes out every Monday, okay? So always ask them in the very current last Q&A video and I'll answer them in the next Q&A video, okay? All I ask is you leave your location, please. Just tell us where you are. You can be general. We just like to know how far this reaches and kind of make us feel like a community here. So thank you very much. And let's get started with the first question is from Rebecca from California. Hello, Rebecca. Please suggest reading for self-help from toxic upbringing. Yeah, I will, Rebecca. I'll go down and I'll put some readings in the description box, okay? But I recommend definitely look into PTSD. I've made lots of videos on this and there is some good readings on this, okay? You really want to get a clear understanding of what this is so you can see the whole picture of your life and understand why you're making the decisions you're making, okay? So I will put in some good readings in the description box down below. Thank you, Rebecca. Jeanette from California. Hello, Jeanette. After 2 years no contact, my children told me my ex, their father, is moving out of town and I feel relieved. Does this mean I'm over it? Well, I never like using that term, over it. This isn't something you just get over. This is something that you need to heal from, recover from, and find out why you did it, and so you don't do it again. The biggest reason you did it is because you weren't happy. So figure out what makes you happy so you don't do stuff like this again with people like that, okay? Does this mean you're over it? Well, like I said, I don't like that question, but I'll answer it as no. Doesn't necessarily mean you're over it. It doesn't necessarily mean you're healed. If he was there and you feel so relieved that he's gone, you didn't feel good that he was there, because what I'm saying is someday, Jeanette, you won't care. I hope, you know, that's the goal. I mean, typically all of us, it's just a matter of time. I guarantee in 5 years, you won't probably care at all. You know, I know that's extreme. It's to prove a point that someday you won't care. Just be glad. Be glad he's gone. I'm glad you feel good about it, Jeanette. Work on yourself, okay? Work. There's much more to this than just feeling better, Jeanette, okay? Hoping and wishing and praying doesn't quite cut it. Working is what cuts it, okay? So do the work, Jeanette. I'm happy for you. I'm glad he's gone. That'll help you get better faster. Chris from the United Kingdom. Hello, Chris. Am I right thinking that my own ego is fragmented because of doubt and I believe I'm not good enough? Well, yeah, that's going to hurt your self-perception for sure. Reasons we feel fragmented is, I believe it starts early on, right away. And it's kind of like we never really, especially if you have toxic, abusive parents, they don't teach you autonomy. They don't teach you self. They don't let you be yourself. You have to concentrate on everybody else, not you, never you. The reasons we feel fragmented, especially out of these kinds of relationships, it really shows you what you're doing. Because if we invest too much in someone else, and I mean all of it, I don't mean just like money and attention. I'm talking all of your time in them. All of your time helping them, all of your time fixing their problems, and all of your patience and all of your emotions are up and down, and all of your, you know, you sacrifice so much, and they want you to feel like they do all the time, and you start doing that all the time, and you basically lose a sense of who you are, okay? So, you know, concentrating on other people and how they feel isn't the key to helping ourselves feel better. So we need to concentrate on ourselves, okay? On ourselves, on who we are, giving ourselves what we need. Because doing that process, meeting our own needs, is very empowering. It tells you you're good enough. It raises your value. Okay? So, and it erases doubt. If your needs aren't met and you have doubt, that tells me you were neglected as a child, which means your needs weren't met as a child. And you grow up needing lots of reassurance because you didn't have enough attention as a child. Okay? So we give ourselves that attention now. And we start learning and finding out how to meet the things that we need to feel whole, complete, and feel like a whole person and find our value. Okay? And erase that doubt. Okay, Chris, I hope that helps. Thank you very much. ATB from India, hello. How do I know whether someone is healthy while everyone is dealing with some problems in life? How do I know if someone is unhealthy and stop talking to them for my own good? Good question. And this is something I know everybody thinks about. Sorry about the big jug of water. So, how do you know if someone is healthy and what to do and stuff like this? So basically, we have to listen to our bodies, because our bodies are full of emotions all the time. That's our emotions are reacting to things. If you weren't taught to pay attention to your feelings, then you might use drugs and alcohol to push them down. You might ignore them. You might work all the time. Okay, you might enter exciting new relationships all the time to make you feel better. Okay, so you're right, and that's a good thing to say to let everybody know. We are all working on becoming better people. We all have problems and issues, and we're all making mistakes, and we're all learning. Okay, we're all trying to become healthier. So how do you know? You may not, but the thing is if you meet your needs, and I say this all the time, if you meet the things that you need, then somebody who is unhealthy starts exhibiting behavior that goes against how you treat yourself. So you meet needs and they're doing things to you that goes against feeling good and making yourself comfortable. So they hate boundaries and they tell you, do this for me and do that for me and now hurry, hurry. And you're like, oh, I don't like that. That's going too fast. So you stop and you say, no, I'm not going to. And you back off from them. You make yourself feel better. It's all about you, not them. I hope that makes sense, because they can be healthy or unhealthy because they can tell you anything, can't they? So we look at behavior and the things they say, but really what's important is how do we feel, okay? And meeting needs is telling people what I need. You tell them what I need as well. I need reassurance in this relationship. I want to feel secure. I don't feel very secure right now. Can you reassure me? If they do not, if they don't reassure you, we don't need to sit there and go, are they healthy or unhealthy? Fact is you would be unhealthy if you allowed that. If you don't feel good and you just ignore it, that's unhealthy. You would be unhealthy. Okay? So if you're healthy, you feel bad about something or that somebody does, and you give them a chance to fix it or whatever, and if they don't, then you need to do something about that. And if that means get away from that person, get away from that person. Because most people that love you, if you tell them that they hurt you, they will try to make it better, try to make you feel better. Okay? Narcissists don't do that, do they? So if they don't do that, it's your job. This is your job. It's not their job. It's not up to them, and it's not about them. It's about how you feel. Okay? So you do things to make yourself feel better, and you won't have to worry about people that make you feel bad. Okay? Now, I know that a lot of unhealthy people will love bomb you and stuff at first, but once you get really healthy, you'll understand how bad that is. You won't like that. You may have liked it, you may have enjoyed it, you may have accepted it before because you didn't realize that. You know, it's kind of uncomfortable, but you ignored it. Now it's going to be even more uncomfortable as long as you're in tune with your feelings and your body and how it feels and reacts to things. And when someone starts love bombing you, you already feel good about yourself because you're healthy. You don't need that. When I hear people do that to me, I say, stop idealizing me. Stop putting me on that pedestal. And they stop. They should. Okay? So it's not about them, it's about you. I hope that helps. Thank you very much. Ness from the United Kingdom. Hello, Ness. Do narcissists get a huge amount of supply from playing the victim? Yeah, but you have to understand, they're not playing. This is a victim mentality that they have. So this starts right early on in childhood. And I'm making a video about this. Well, actually, I made a video about the supply. What is narcissistic supply? That comes out Saturday. Or no, actually, I'm sorry. This comes out Monday. So that came out last Saturday. So that should answer some questions about you. What, or just narcissistic supply is what the video is titled. So they're not playing. This is a mentality. This is how they think. These are thought patterns. So once I start doing something all the time, I'm going to just keep doing it that way. That's why thought patterns are really hard to break. So this victim mentality comes from being a victim. They got hurt, right? So when people are hurt, they know and believe that somebody hurt me. But the problem is if they don't fix that, they just keep hurting and they keep thinking everybody's hurting me. Do you see that? So you're bad, you're bad, you're bad, you're hurting me. Because they're always hurting. That's why I'm telling you, narcissists aren't happy. They're hurting. And that's why we say hurt people hurt people. When you see people smear campaigning, talking bad about people, making up lies, stuff like that, they're hurting. They hurt inside. Because happy people don't treat people bad. Happy people don't talk bad about people. Okay? Healthy, happy people. So whenever you see someone hurting someone else, they're hurting. They hurt inside. No excuse, but that's what it is. So a hurt person has to have blame, who hurt me, right? Because when it's emotional, it's another person that hurt me. I'm hurting from a person. So they're a bad person. They hurt me. If they do not fix that, they keep hurting. And they keep blaming, saying, you hurt me now. Now you hurt me, you hurt me. Hope that makes sense. Do they get a huge amount of supply? Well, that's how they meet their needs. Supply is needs, is their emotional needs, and that's how they go about meeting them. So if they believe that I need my needs met by other people all the time, then that's going to be hard to do by just asking and stuff, because we don't do that for people. We don't meet everyone's needs. You know what I mean? So they try to do that. So how do they do it? Lie, manipulate, cheat, steal, project, Okay? So do they get a huge amount of supply? Well, that kind of is how they get it, don't they? I mean, they always believe they're the victim. So they're not playing. It's a mentality. And that's how they get what they need. Supply as needs, and that's how they get their needs met. Or attempt to, because it doesn't work. That's why they're always unhappy. That's why the cycle constantly continues. Okay? Hope that helps. Hope that didn't confuse you more. Thank you. David from Europe. Hello, David. My ex-borderline girlfriend lives in the same neighborhood, and we bump into each other sometimes. How do they react when they see their ex is happy and moving on? Well, I'm never going to claim I know how anybody acts or feels or whatever, or thinks. Typically, nobody likes to see that is disordered, unhealthy, abusive. They don't want the person that they were with in a bad, toxic relationship together with leave, turn their back, and succeed. And because they're leaving them there, right? So they feel miserable. These are shame-based people. So every time she sees you, if you're doing well and successful, it reminds her of how bad of a person she is. Okay? That I know. How she thinks, feels, and reacts, I don't know, except that I know she feels like a bad person. That's why she treats people badly. And if she's borderline, and she's probably still borderline, and you're off and running, I'm telling you guys want revenge? Be happy. Be successful. Ignore them. That is the best revenge. It's the best thing you can do if you want to hurt them. Now, I don't condone hurting people. I don't think you should, do anything. But I think you should be successful and happy. And that just by chance kills them. It It kills them. I'm sure we have empathy. That's empathy. You can imagine how that would feel, can't you? That would be horrible. You know, imagine both of you are dying from a disease, you know, and that person gets better and leaves you there. You know, kind of like that, to die, you know. Doesn't feel good, I'd imagine. I'm glad I don't know. So that's it, guys, for the first video for part 1. Please, if you can, help me share this stuff and share it with people you know that need help. Share it on social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and LinkedIn, and share it in little social groups you're in and forums, okay? Because, you know, we know it takes a long time to find this kind of information. There's a lot of people hurting, a lot of people dying, a lot of people killing themselves, a lot of people about to get into these relationships. So if we can save a life, that'd be great, okay? So help me by helping other people by spreading this stuff, okay? Thank you. I will see you in part 2. Thank you. Bye-bye.